Greetings, I'm Falconer Grey, and welcome back to Mechwarrior 3 Pirate's Moon, where we're going to jump straight back into the campaign.
We're guarding a time bomb. The germanium shipped out earlier was only a fraction of Vale's extensive stockpiles. The Federated Suns, the Lyran Alliance, the Rim Collective, they all stopped shipping via unescorted transports 8 months ago. Too many vessels lost to the pirates. But the mining continued, and now they're sitting on one of the largest treasures of germanium ever assembled. So, of course, the new Belt Pirates are staging for a planetary assault. The wealth of Vale will make Susie Ryan their undisputed queen. And our guess was right. Ryan has retaliated and is attacking one of the mining camps as I speak. Our job will be to head down and stop them. Alan Matilla will continue to hold a line farther up, while Dominic Payne moves down to rendezvous at Portal. Portal is the main base, which protects the entrance to Mondri itself. It's our one secure site below the cloud cover, and should serve as a last line of defense. If the pirates find a way around Portal, the mine is in trouble. So far, they appear to be heading straight for the base, if these advanced camps are any indication of their purpose. But I've never heard of pirates so eager for a head-on fight.
A head-on fight is definitely what we got to begin this campaign. A lot of heavy mechs, a lot of clan weapons, and maybe the feeling that I might have underestimated things. But that's all part of the fun, isn't it? So, moving forward, we know that we cannot underestimate our enemy. We need to take a lot of armor, a lot of weapons, and be prepared to meet them head on. And that's what we're going to do, and hope it works out for us. We got a lot of great salvage from our last mission, including this avatar. So our first heavy mech, only 3 missions in, and we're already up to the 70-ton weight class. 3 PPCs, 1 Ultra AC-10. We're making use of that because we were given a lot of Ultra AC-10 ammo, so you might be seeing plenty of that to come. Wanted to be using things like Gauss rifles and LRMs, but we just don't have the ammunition, which I think is a great thing about a campaign like this. Forces you to think outside the box and make do with what you've got. It's a similar story on Epona's Centurion. 1 ERPPC, 2 SRM6, and 1 Ultra AC5. Looking for heavy firepower, a big punch. Hopefully we'll be able to do some damage with this setup. So let's get started.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
I'd like to think this is going to be a milk run, but
You're a sensible man with an IQ above his waistline and realize that the pirates have been anything but predictable.
close enough, opponent. Close enough.
Alright, so what do we have?
We've got heavy casualties at off Able. We need that support now. Do you copy?
Damn. So much for the milk run. Roger that, Commander. We'll be there shortly.
Payback time.
Casualties
Consider
at
it done.
Able, and that's our first objective. So let's head there. We've sent a phoner up the road to Op Point Able. Something that Pirate's Moon is doing is really forcing us to, whilst we're getting shot at here, it's really forcing us to do some time critical things. Recon, protecting bases, it's really throwing a lot at us, which the main Mechwarrior 3 campaign didn't really do. It was a little bit of a different style, so I'm appreciating that.
Targeting.
We have 1 avatar, 2 avatar,
Targeting.
3 Ryokan. So once again some heavy mechs. Let's use the water for cooling because our PPCs
Targeting.
are going to be
Fire engaged. Targeting.
forcing us to keep an eye on our heat, but this is the right way to do it. Let's try and get out of the open, but we want to stay in the water. Maybe we can use this here as some cover. One down. Okay, next one. Where's that other avatar? Here he is. You won't last long when you're standing still like that. Hopefully we remember that. Don't have to be famous last words, but here we are, taking hot shots. I think we're safe though, and he's down.
Claire, this is Cersei. We're getting mauled. Can't afford to stick around.
My apologies, Commander. You tried.
We're making a run for Portal.
We'll do our best to see you there safely. Sinclair out.
Looks like Epona's in a good spot. What is she? She's got that Stormcrow.
Targeting.
And there was another one as well I saw on the radar. Now there's that turret.
Targeting.
He's down. Okay. That's a bushwhacker. And he's down.
Targeting.
And there's that Stormcrow. Where are you? Come on.
Sinclair, our forces are under heavy attack. We can use some assistance.
Acknowledged.
I don't want to be
Commander. We're on
rushing
it.
too far
Sinclair
ahead,
out.
but this guy's on the run, are you? I do like that Ultra AC-10. That's very nice. Mechwarrior 3 really got their autocannons right. Very satisfying to use. Although you need to be wary of the projectiles. Got to leave the target, which is also satisfying in terms of making them a bit of a challenge to use right. And he's down.
Thanks
Thank
again,
you.
Sinclair. Quite a tab I'm running up, eh?
I'm sure you'll get the chance to settle up.
Okay.
We're going ahead to Portal. Everything okay here?
Nothing baling wire and chewing gum can't handle. Good luck.
Roger that. Sinclair out.
So our next objective is to destroy truck and defences at Baker.
Lead the way.
Epona is back at the base. We should have had her keep up with us. And where's our MFBs?
Waiting for
Let's bring them a bit
coordinates.
closer,
Roger that, Lance Leader.
because
Transferring
I
now.
may need a repair. This loadout's been working okay for us. It's got the punch to put things down quick, which is what we need.
Ready for some good news, Lieutenant?
Let's have it, base.
We've located the camp the pirates are operating from. I officially request that you sanction it with extreme prejudice.
Acknowledged, Corona. Will comply. Sinclair out.
Okay, I wonder if that's referring to our target at Baker that we're looking for. Trucks and defences. Sounds like a base. But let's make sure we are ready. I don't want to walk head-on into trouble without being prepared for it first. So let's get a repair, make sure Epona is with us, and we'll see what we're up against.
We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Mobile field base was one of the things introduced in Mechwarrior 3, and I'm pretty sure it's actually Mechwarrior 3 is actually the only game that has this setup of the mobile component, where they're following you around,
All repairs are
units
done
that you
and
can
we're out of here.
you're responsible for looking after. It adds another element to the game, and makes it feel like, especially in Mechwarrior 3, that you really are part of a team behind enemy lines. Speaking of team, how are you doing, opponent? You haven't even had a scratch, so we'll take that. Alrighty, we'll leave our MFBs here, and we'll see what awaits us at Baker. Hopefully we're not walking into anything too hairy. We have a Bulldog tank. I like that. Those PPCs are very satisfying. Elementals won't do much damage, but they are very difficult to hit. And a Centurion.
Enemy base sighted. We are engaging.
Alright. We need to be conscious of our heat up here on the land. We'll use our Ultra AC-10 as much as we can then. And try and get to this water.
Group firing.
That's very nice.
Missile launch detected.
I might have put myself in a bad spot here. There we go. He's down. Elementals. Very difficult to hit because of how small they are.
I need backup.
But that'll do it. Okay,
Targeting.
so that was the base. Let's get
Right away,
these
sir.
guys up here. What have we got?
Targeting.
A pair of Clint 2Cs.
Fire engaged.
Alrighty, come on. You want to stay in the water, but oh, that's not good. Can't fire when we're down this low. The AI really uses jump jets a lot more than I ever remember them doing in the main game, so that's something I like. Oh, he's down. And two. Secondary objective, all enemies, so we're safe. Let's head on. We've got a pair of drop ships here. That is gorgeous. I love the art style of Mechwarrior 3. It really captures BattleTech for me. They look a little bit worse for wear. That's I wonder if they're damaged. They look a little ugly. But alrighty, onwards. We
Following information.
now need to proceed to Portal Base, which is at Pop Charlie. Where's Charlie? There it is. I'm going to take this moment to complain a little bit about the art style of the map, because all that yellow stuff is water apparently, and it
Mission successful.
does not look like water
Damocles
to
1
me.
to Corona Base. We've arrived at Portal. The road down to Madre is secure. For now. Where is Dominic? He should be waiting.
Dominic never reported into Portal. He's answered none of our calls out of Corona.
Damocles 1 to Payne. Sinclair to Payne. Dominic?
Alright.
I am officially listing Dominic Payne as missing in action. We backtracked his proposed line of advance and found an area scarred by recent battle. Equipment had already been salvaged, so no idea if his Shadow Cat was destroyed or merely crippled. Dominic may be captured. He may be dead. The pirates really took us by surprise. If we had gotten there sooner, the mining camp may have just made it. Well, not all the news is bad. There were some survivors. And because of our efforts, Rim Collective Forces are openly supporting an alliance with the Federated Suns. To be honest, I expected a major outcry from the Lyrans, as now the pro-Victor faction on Vale has a 2-to-1 advantage over Katrina's supporters within the Vale Mining Coalition. Either they are less a rival than we've been led to believe, or something else is going on here. After our next mission, I hope to spend some time getting at the truth here on Vale.
So, we are hinting towards mystery and things not being as they seem with those pirates, which I know it might have just been the game putting whatever units they think were cool or challenging, but if it is tied to the story, running a lot of clan mechs is an interesting thing to consider, because you wouldn't think pirates would be running as many clan mechs as they have been so far. Our salvage for this mission, we have another mech, a Clint 2C. I'm not really sure if we'll be making use of that, at least not at this stage. I feel like we need the armor rather than speed. Plenty of weapons. A lot of, 5 ER medium lasers. They're a great weapon we might be making use of later on, depending on how we go. More SRM6 ammo, more Ultra AC10 ammo, so we'll keep that up. And then armor, heat sinks, all the good stuff that we need.
Destruction of the mining camp left little. Some minor stores of ore are being transported to a waiting dropship. Our job will be to rendezvous with the convoy and provide additional support to the escort.
Lieutenant, this is Sorensen. We have a situation. The convoy has been ambushed on its way from Madre to the drop site. The escorting Avatar reports heavy engagement. He's trying to keep the pirates off the convoy, but requests immediate support. It's beneath the cloud cover, but I think I can guide you over the rough terrain to intercept the convoy here if we move immediately. Then we'll help escort the convoy along the road until out of danger. Find Alan and Dominic. We'll need them for this. And I want to know how pirates slipped so far in toward the Madre crater. Let's move.
Right, so staying on the same map and an escort mission. Escort missions are always a challenge. But given that we don't really have anything too groundbreaking in terms of new equipment, we might stick with what we had last time out. Although Epona might be low on Ultra AC5 ammo. Yes, she is. So I may have spoke too soon. But we've got ER medium lasers. That might actually be a simple solution. Ultra AC5, 7 tons plus the ammo. You know what? The PPCs, I would have liked to have gone a double PPC, but maybe not. What can we do in its place? LB10, you're not going to have enough ammunition. SRM6s were working well. This is exactly what I mean about needing to make choices, or needing to work with what you've got. We don't have much SRM6 ammo either, besides what's there. So, LRMs, LRM10 ammo, but only one alone clan LRM10. I don't like 5 tons for a single LRM, an inner sphere LRM10. Not really that effective. So, what shall we do here? Obvious answer is, let's get some ER mediums into the picture. But that's a lot of weight. We've got 10 tons, so we'll go a pair of heavy larges. Keep it simple. 2 heavy large lasers. We're going to need some extra heat sinks to help Epona deal with this. There we go. 1 PPC, 2 heavy large lasers. This is going to be a very hot running build, but we've got water to work with. Hopefully that keeps her out of trouble. And we'll make sure that they're not in the same weapon group as that PPC. And the avatar will continue the same as we were. 3 PPCs, 1 Ultra AC10. Let's work with that. Make sure that we are taking what we've got. I know I'm just grabbing everything, but I wonder if we're going to need to do some inventory management later on. 900 tons to work with. A lot of this I'm probably not going to use, but just in case. I'd rather have and not need, as opposed to find myself being left wanting. Clean them out. That's what we're here for. Probably not the armor, though. Oh, why not? Okay.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Dominic, Alan, where the hell are you two?
Up to our exhaust ports in pirate patrols. No way we can make rendezvous waiting for rendezvous
You and me,
coordinates.
Epona. Let's move. Those trucks won't last long.
Roger that, Lance
Don't
Leader.
forget the
Transferring
avatar,
now.
sir. I know the
Breaking off.
pilot.
Making new friends? All right, let's give him a hand.
Luck. Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
Werewolf to base. Where's the damn backup?
You got it.
Anyone out there?
Damocles 2 to Werewolf. Hold on, Mike. We're almost there.
That you read? Set it in gear. The avatar can't take much more of this.
Targeting.
You can run, but
Affirmative.
you can't hide, pirate.
Damn. Bloody pirate.
Get a grip, Epona.
All
We've got
right.
a job to do here.
You saw what happened to your boyfriend. Targeting. Get targeting. You're going
Straight into it.
Count on it.
22C. And a lot of trash talk. And they are really taken to that convoy already. I wonder if this is going to be...
Mission failed.
Oh, jeez, you're kidding.
Corona base. We lost the convoy.
That's brutal. I wonder if you can save this guy. Well, we're going to have to give it another go.
Destruction.
But as I'm sure you know, nobody likes convoy missions. So what do we need to do? We need to get to Able as quickly as possible. I might send her on ahead.
Online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Dominic, Alan, Where the hell are you two?
Up to our
Yes,
exhaust ports
sir.
and pirate patrols. No way we can make rendezvous.
You and me, Epona. Let's move. Those trucks won't last long.
Don't forget the Avatar, sir. I know the pilot.
Making new friends? All right, let's give him a hand.
Luck.
Werewolf to base. Where's the damn backup? Anyone out there?
Damocles 2 to Werewolf. Hold on, Mike. We're almost there.
Let you read. Get it in gear. The Avatar can't take much more of this.
This is exactly what I mean in regards to...
But you can't hide.
Friendly fire engaged.
Maybe we can't save him.
Bloody pirate
Regarding the
fire
game
engaged.
forcing you to act a certain way, because I'd probably prefer to stay back, but we can't when we've got a convoy to protect. One down.
Targeting. I bring the pain.
Bonus doing well. Another. That's you.
Targeting.
Where is that?
1 in a million.
Nice.
Primary objective target.
Okay.
Convoy.
And a
Looks
vulture.
like we're your new escorts. We'll proceed along the established
Consider it
route for
done.
now.
This one. Following your lead. Convoy out.
We can't sit back. We need to put them down quick, don't we? Epona, where are you? And he's done. Okay. Gee, that's rough. Almost out of Ultra AC-10 ammo already. What's going on? Where are we? Let's
Waiting
try and
for
get
rendezvous
our
coordinates.
MFBs up.
Roger that,
I wish we could
Vaccinator.
tell the
Transferring
convoy
now.
to... This is our convoy, isn't it? Yes, it is. Epona, where are you?
Pulling up the rear.
What? Okay, disengaging. Waiting for rendezvous
I feel like we're not going to have a
coordinates.
chance to repair, really, because the convoy's going to keep pushing. They're not going to stop, are they?
Targeting. Consider it done.
Where are you, Epona?
Targeting. Targeting.
So she's not too badly damaged. And I wish we could tell these trucks to hold position. But that's not happening. I'm going to take a chance. We're going to take a chance. We're going to try and repair.
Right away, sir.
Because I want the armor and I want the ammo. I need that Ultra AC-10 working. Oh, she's legged, that's why. Jesus.
Rendezvous with refit vehicles.
We're going to lose this mission, aren't we? Once again, because...
We have
I've halted.
arrived and are ready to deploy.
Because those trucks are just going to keep moving. Frustrating, but what do you do? Oh, come on.
Breaking off. Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
Come on.
We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Thank you. I feel like this is going to cost me the mission. but we have to
Your
give it a
mech is
go.
fixed. Moving out.
Thank you.
Damocles Commando, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Where
Nope.
are they all coming from?
Later, Epona. All that matters now is where they're going.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates. Roger that, Lance Leader. Transferring now. We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Heading towards MFB for refit.
We needed to repair Epona because she's not going to stand a chance if she's walking. We're about to lose this mission, aren't we? Yeah, we are.
Targeting.
Or maybe not.
All repairs are done. You're good to go.
On your 6.
Maybe we are okay. Maybe we can be patient. Had me worried though, and I'm still not entirely convinced, but
Mission successful.
Damocles 1 to base. Convoy is secure.
Acknowledge Damocles 1. Too bad about Werewolf.
Agreed. But we need to hold things together like he did.
That's how he'd have wanted it.
so I'm not sure how I feel about that. Obviously not the way that it was supposed to go, but whilst we're here, we might as well get this secondary objective complete. We've got a camp to destroy at Charlie.
Targeting.
Still some pirates out there, strikers and a storm crow. Let's finish the job.
Targeting. Affirmative.
Where are you, opponent? You're too far back.
Fire engaged.
And coming into this game, I thought that I wanted a Ryokan.
Mech power up detected. Pulling up the rear.
Small, what have we got? An Orion. Okay, let's
Yes, sir.
take out the Orion, because these things are tanks. We're playing Ring Around the Rosies here, but I need to stay in the water and I want the cover if I can get it. I like that targeting computer. It does make life easier. And the Orion is down. Striker.
Help about now.
Striker down.
Damn, I
Camp
kick
destroyed.
ass. Linked fire
That's it. That's a
engaged.
relief. I was really worried about that convoy for a moment there.
I need to talk with the base administrators. If that convoy had arrived earlier, the ore could have been loaded onto the dropship sooner. Not that I don't have faith in my commandos, but we're only one lance and spread too thin. It seems odd that the pirates would stage an operation, even build camp so far beneath the cloud cover without a direct line of communication. Our raid against the comm stations should have slowed them down. More disturbing is the equipment Sorensen's men salvaged off the Centurion. Not only was it an inner sphere mech, but it was equipped with X-pulse lasers. Sorensen has heard of them. Experimental inner sphere technology. Not something the New Belt pirates should be able to lay hands on easily, if at all.
So that's in line with what we were thinking earlier, that these pirates are very well equipped. Wonder where that's going to go story-wise. Looks like some excellent salvage. A Thor, definitely going to be making use of that. Streak SRM6s, love those. Heavy medium lasers. Enjoying the heavy mediums, or the heavy lasers I should say. Another ERPPC. Ultra AC-20. There'll be those X-Pulse lasers. And that's actually another great thing to point out. It seems that Pirates Moon is giving us opponents with non-standard loadouts, which definitely makes things a lot more interesting. Keeps you on your toes. More Ultra AC-10 ammo. And plenty more of the good stuff.
As noted in earlier journal entries, and from the information we obtained from our reconnaissance, the critical target for wounding the New Belt pirates is their base. Take it apart, and they cannot support their forward camps, or the many patrols we keep running into. Engineers assigned to Corona have managed to bridge the canyon at 2 places, though they've rated the structures for 50 tons maximum. Anything heavier will require jump jets. The Damocles Commando advances from the northern bridge, bearing the brunt of the operation, while the Rim Collective forces guard our southern flank. We have to assume these turrets are back in service, and the pirates will have mechs patrolling the canyons. We hit the base from east-southeast, destroying all defending forces and the facility that houses the main power plant and command center. The lack of power will render the base uninhabitable, and without their command center, the pirates should fall back in disarray. An additional, but by no means secondary objective, of course, is to look for any information that might lead us to Dominic. With any luck, he's being held at the base, and one of our mobile field-based vehicles will recover him. We could use some luck.
Okay, a frontal assault. Welcome change of pace. And we are going to ignore those bridge ratings and go heavy. So we've got another Lancemate this time. And we're probably going to have to be a bit conscious of our loadout. Maybe not. Maybe we can stick with the same. Opponent Centurion seemed to do the job, so we'll stick with that. And we've got a Thor to work with. I don't think we had anything... no, we did have plenty of... a lot of SRM6s, but not enough ammo. I would love to be using... I'd love to be using a bit more in terms of missiles, especially for Lancemates. But I'm not going to be using machine guns, sorry. But just don't have the ammo. And we are getting close to that 900 tons. They aren't afraid to give us plenty of gear. I'll give them that. Alright, so what are we going to need? We're going to need jump jets on anything bigger than 50 tons. Centurion's 50 tons, so I guess it can stay without. And I'll be taking myself the Thor. Because, of course I am. What are we going to do with it weapon-wise, though? We've got... plenty of lasers now. I wonder if we'll be able to put something together that way. I'm not really confident on the amount of... I'm not really confident in regards to our ammo situation. Definitely not for Ultra AC-20s. LRM-10s, plenty of LRM-10 ammo, but only one LRM-10. Streak SRM-6, getting a bit better. So that might be something to consider. But with the Thor, we might run with some lasers here. Oh, we've got the jump jets that we need. Good. And we only have the one Ultra AC-10, don't we? Oh no, we've got a few. Indeed. So, how much space have we got to work with on a Thor? 30 tons to work with, 10, 20. Thought about double or twin Ultra AC-10, but that's maybe getting a little bit too excited. But we'll run with one. It's been working well for us so far. Ultra AC-10, we're going to want some ammo in there as well. We'll get to that in a moment. But 4 heavy medium lasers, I think we can make use of those, and some large pulse lasers as well. Alright, so we'll use 2 large pulse lasers, and then how about those heavy mediums? 1, 2. We'll stick with 2. That might be a bit much if we might be getting a bit ahead of ourselves if we go beyond that. Actually, let's do it another way. We'll have the 4 heavy mediums. We'll get ourselves some ammunition here for our Ultra AC-10. Get a case in place. We'll take 5 tons this time. And we're going to need some heat sinks as well. Let's go 4 tons. 2 Streak 6. 2 tons ammo. And then let's get some heat sinks in as well. Where's that extra half ton? We can probably lose 1 of the jump jets. Probably even 2 of them, actually. How are we armor-wise? We do want to be keeping our armor up. Endo steel, save us some weight. Perfect. That's what we need. So we'll get another... another double heatsink in place. There's always a bit of micromanaging when you get to this point, where you maybe don't have the perfect loadout, but all part of it, actually. I'll drop back to 10 tons of ammo, of armor I should say, and we'll bring that other double heatsink just to be safe. Let's go like so. Alright, so 4 heavy mediums, Ultra AC-10, which will help us out with heat, and 2 Streak 6s. ERPPC, 2 heavy large lasers, and 2 SRM-6 for the Centurion. And the Avatar. What can we do with the Avatar? We should have kept the previous loadout that we had. That's probably an oversight on my part, but that's okay. We'll quickly get him set up. I should have saved, but I'm wanting to avoid... Mechwarrior 3 has an ammunition, sorry, an inventory glitch that comes from reloading a save, and I don't really want to be abusing that during this playthrough. I want to be playing it properly, having to manage my ammunition and inventory, so we're going to be making sure that we're governed by the rules that the game sets out for us. So I didn't save those loadouts because I'm not actually sure if it carries over to Pirate's Moon. But regardless, I don't want to be accidentally abusing a glitch. That's not how we want to be playing the game. But here we are again with very much the same loadout. We need some Ultra AC-10 ammo and then some heat sinks for this Avatar. I'm hoping that it's able to work with that. We're going to go an extra heatsink compared to before. We can actually... No, we can't do that. All right. Let's continue. Let's hope that our 50-ton lance mate can figure it out.
Room for me on this trip, Lieutenant.
Glad you could make it, Alan.
Nice paint job on your ride, Alan. Blast marks and primer. It's so... you.
Love you too, Epona. Mwah.
That's enough. Move out.
Oh, how times have changed. And back in a Thor, I used the Thor a lot in Mechwarrior 3, and I was tossing up if I was going to take it or the Avatar for a moment, but I forgot just how much, well, this reminds me just how much I enjoy clan heavy mechs, because a lot of armor, a lot of firepower, and they're fast as well.
Group fire engaged.
So we need to cross this bridge first at Able and destroy the base and defenders. Simple as that. What is going on here? Nope. So they're trying to destroy the bridge before we get to it. Let's.
Mission failed.
Right. Embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
As noted in
But easily fixed. Excuse me. We're going to be running hot, but you know what? Why not?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Got room for me on this trip, Lieutenant?
Glad you could make it, Alan.
Following your
Nice
lead.
paint job on your ride, Alan. Blast marks and primer. It's so... you?
Love you too, Epona. Wide hips and all.
What? What did you say?
All right, that's enough. Move out.
Okay, so it turns out that 2 jump jets was not enough to cross that canyon. I'm a bit surprised, but maybe they've changed the or altered the jump jet physics a little bit for Pirates Moon. Maybe they haven't, and I'm just being optimistic. But so we're heading straight for this bridge. We're not going to be able to cross it in our Thor. It's a 70-ton mech, so we need to jump jet across. We'll do that properly this time, I promise. And there was a Centurion, here he is, who's going to try and ruin our day. So
Op point able reached.
let's...
Targeting.
And... oh,
Targeting.
that is trouble. And this is hot. This is a very hot. Maybe this was a mistake, but that's alright. And that is a Warhawk. This is possibly trouble. We're going to have to be smart. We're going to be faster than him. We're going to have to... Jesus, that is rough. Come on, where's my help? We've run into this alone. Jesus. That is a beautiful mech.
Critical hit.
Unreal. Come on. Help me out.
Secondary objective complete. Core meltdown imminent. Core meltdown imminent.
Need some help, please. And my guys are still... I don't think it's... They've left me. Oh lordy, that was not ideal. We're in big trouble. Do we have MFB help? Oh, what a mess. What a mess. What are my lance mates doing? They're still over the other side. Remember at the very first mission I commented on, is the AI going to be able to cross the bridge or cross the canyon? I thought that they'd worked it out, but they've let me down. If we've got any hope of... Oh, that's... the visibility here is terrible. Jesus, what a nightmare. if we've got any hope of getting this mission completed, I'm going to need to repair. I'm going to be without the weapons that I've lost, so the 2 of the heavy lasers and the Ultra AC-10. We were relying on the Ultra AC-10 for a punch, so we're going to be severely undergunned. Maybe, if we are lucky, our lance mates can cross this bridge and help us out. But first things first, leap of faith, fingers crossed.
Arrived and are ready to deploy.
Into the darkness we go, and we made it. I was worried for a moment. So we need to repair. Where are... there they are. We need you on the other side, please. That's mates. And where are my MFBs? Can't see anything in the dark like this. Let's see if you can figure out how to cross
Consider it done.
that bridge. Thank you. Oh man. So what let us down there? What did we do wrong? Bad hit management? Getting too excited about the heavy lasers, I think. Because wanting to play with our new toys. Rushing ahead. Thanks, game. Thanks for, well, baiting me into it. That's my own fault, but it's what it's trying to do. And what did I say at the very start about
Repairs are done and we're heading out.
underestimating things? Because I should not have been running headfirst at a
Following your lead.
Warhawk.
Following information.
Okay, so back at it. We've got our speed back. We've got our armor back on the components.
I'm hitting you, Jake.
Oh my! If you missed that, our friendly avatar just walked straight into the void. Love it. That's going to make things even more interesting for us, isn't it? I knew when I saw this that I had doubts about the AI and their ability to navigate such obstacles. And
On your 6.
please, come on. And it seems that my doubts may have been justified, because this is not what we need right now. This is making for terrible viewing, I'm sure.
Lead the way.
This is... I should expect, what do I say? I expect more from the game, though. If they're going to put in an obstacle, which is what this is, an obstacle like this, and set us up so that we need our friendlies to make it work, they need to do a better job of providing that for us. We can see up on the map she's off doing her own thing now. Maybe jump jets are the answer, because we made it work in the first mission, so maybe that's the trick. Maybe they're programmed to jump across, but not walk across a bridge. So we're charging at the base all by ourselves with a damaged Thor, half our weaponry gone. It's not going to end very well, but here we are anyway. We've got to give it a go. We've got some friendlies up ahead. Those 2 tanks that we saw cruise past us. I'm not sure how much of assistance or how helpful they will really be, but we need everything that we can get right now. I wonder, they kind of look like they've stopped, and here they are. What are we doing? Whether they're waiting for me or whether they are bugged out, not sure. I would like to have them assist me if I can. So we might try and hold cover and see if they will engage. Oh, they're moving. Maybe they were waiting for us. Where are you going, actually? Are we moving towards the
Power-up detected.
base? We sort of are, we sort of aren't. Atlas, you are kidding. Oh, this is Pirate's Moon. You're making us work for it, aren't you? Mad Cat, Striker.
Targeting.
Yeah, we are well outgunned here, and there is really no hope for us.
Targeting. Targeting, please acknowledge.
Supernova.
Sinclair, what's on your mind, Ryan?
Who I am. Critical hit. Critical hit. Targeting. I'll make it easy, Sinclair. Pull your people back before you learn the hard way what.
Well, that went horribly wrong. It's almost, well, I was about to say it's almost comical coming up against those forces, and I would laugh. But I am a little bit dirty about the way they did us with those, well, with the canyon and with our friendly lance mates, because it shouldn't be that difficult just to complete, or just to even reach an objective. But we're going to come back. We're going to prepare ourselves a little bit better. That loadout choice in the Thor was not ideal. I wish I had some LRMs so that we can soften them up from range. I could use large lasers, Gauss rifles, PPCs, but the visibility just makes it so hard to attack from range. So we'll see how we go. But an Atlas, a Warhawk, Mad Cat, there's a Supernova there as well. It's going to be tough, but we'll give it a go. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time, and hopefully we'll perform a little bit better for you. Thanks once again.